Hi, I'm Cindy the Crocheter, and it's Sunday morning here in Minnitonas, Manitoba, where I'm visiting my family. And I am going to show you the packages have been storing up here, and now I'm collecting them. I have opened them because I couldn't wait till everything was quiet here and everything. So I did open them 2 days ago. Still as excited as ever for them. This is the bag o' day that I showed you partial, and that's also another finished object. This is actually my mom's birthday gift, but I haven't really given it to her. I showed her mine, and the first thing she said was, "Lovely bib." I'm like, yeah, there's hard things to crochet for my mom's, but they're nice. And first off, I purchased in the summertime 2 items from Ella, no catchy name, and it came with notion pouches, and this was her first batch of bags that had a bit of Halloween in them. I originally was gonna pick just one, but so this was my first one. This cute bag. I love them. As soon as I'm done videotaping, I'm gonna start using them. They're cute and I love it. And my favorite color, purple. And cute little notion pouch. This reminds me of my cat Autumn. Love it. And then I had to go back and purchase another one because, and it was on this week and I caught it. So I had to watch it. Ooh, I had to go back. I apologize for whoever it was on their in-cart thing wanting to purchase. I believe she did another one coming up. So don't worry, the 52 bags I'm not going after this time. I'm trying not to. And cute little design inside. And also, if you dig in, I got her notion pouch as well. I think this is Linus in the Great Pumpkin Hunt. Poor guy, maybe he'll see it this time. And then Lucy, and I don't know what this guy is, an extra. Anyways, yeah, I just watched it. Poor Charlie Brown and his rocks. And then, going on the Ella theme, she mentioned also about the whimsical stitches amigurumi. So I ended up getting that one. It was good old Canada and shipping, I tell you. $8 for this book. $8 for shipping. But who could pass it up? Because it was originally $22. So I already have ideas of, I want to make this little thing for my sister because she likes coffee. She wants this turned into a narwhal. She also wants this and this and this. No, anyways. At least I have someone in my family who wants my products. Well, I shouldn't say products because I don't sell it to them. It's my way of payment. I make them something and then I borrow money. She's actually over there eating her hamburger. And then also, I decided I was humming of getting Knit Crate. And I didn't want Knit Crate because as beautiful as it is, I don't think I would use it. And so I always want to try and get into donating, but I always am wondering, well, what kind of yarn? Where can I find places to donate? I tried to do proper pineapple blanket cowl, which I am continuing on doing, but I have nowhere in the city where I know where to donate. So, anyways, maybe some of you already know where I'm leading this into. but I seen on Creative Grandma her doing all those Annie Annie caring kits and Annie clubs, like a ton of stuff if you don't want to do just, what do you call it, just the donating stuff. But I did get the one, and I guess it goes in order. And so if you do get the Annie, I don't even know the title, sorry. Annie's Caring Kit, I believe it was called. But I got their chemo hats, and I believe this is the pattern inside, and then there's a place where you can donate it to and send it off to. So they give you the 2 hat designs, and then they give you enough yarn to make them. And I think I read where someone was able to make 2 hats and had to get a bit of yarn left over. So this is pretty blue color. And then because it's the first time I ordered, it will set you up and give you the hooks that you need. And then there's also a darning needle stuck in there as well. And I thought this was cool. They give you the stitch guide, and so inside there's drawings of how to do back loops and forward loops, all of the stuff you need to know in the kit. And then I thought this was neat too, just give you a little idea of weights and what you need. So I'm excited to get into that. And then that was all that I purchased. And then I ended up winning from Binkerbell's Yarning. I also won her live, so I felt a little nervous to show this one because I didn't know, I thought it was just on her live, her bag and yarn. I didn't know there were, what other else was in there, and so I won 2 items on her giveaway that are this. Well, you'll see what I mean. Like I won way back. I don't know if you remember. She had a giveaway, and it's been so long I forget what kind of giveaway it was. I believe she reached a milestone there too, and so then she ended up putting things in this cute little carrying case. And inside the carrying case, oh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, I got cute little notes from purchasing Ella's bag. And I got a thank you card. And I believe she just writes, thank you for supporting her channel. And oh, I asked her what her name was in an email because I hadn't got this yet. So I just knew her as Binkerbell. So thank you, Erin. I really appreciate it because I'm in love. I'm in love because I always see everybody posting them. And I've always been drooling over, but I didn't know where to purchase any. But in my video yesterday, I did. But I won my sparkly yarn. Ooh. And I got 2 of each. I got 2 of these. They're Aquarius. And 2 of these Draco. I love it. I love it. And then 2 more. I didn't check to see if the centers were matching. No, I'm kidding. And then I'm in need of these because I'm running. I got so much project bags, but no scissors to put them in. So I'm excited to break open these. But I thought after my video, then I can break open them. And then what I was so thrilled about, which was going to be, because I forgot, and I've tried them already, and I really like it, is the lighted hooks I got. And I didn't realize my other Wennings, I'm getting another set, so I don't know. I'm thinking, well, maybe that's good because I can, leave one permanently in a project bag where I take everywhere, or I just leave a set at my mom's place. Then I don't ever have to worry about crochet hooks. But it also came in here stitch markers, which I am in need of. And then a measuring tape. Oops. And then, like she said in her video, not sure why you will need one, but there's I guess, unless you're a sewer, so you never know, you might be a sewer as well. Oh, that squeaking noise is here's my mom's, oh, that's my sister's messy table that she did, but there's my sister. I took her out yesterday, and yeah, she's okay because she waved. That's my sister. She's 11 months younger than me, and we're the same age for 1 week. And oh, here's a thing. I guess people call it a public announcement, and I know everybody is nice on here, so I know they don't. They probably witness it in that, but my sister recently you're okay with me sharing that? Yeah. She recently got a blood clot in her leg, and in long story short, it was either lose your life or lose your leg. And so she ended up, we decided for her because her mind was going all crazy, but her mind was crazy to begin with. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Kathy. But anyways, on a serious note, it was serious. Like, we don't know if she was going to live or die. And so we were very blessed to have her survive. And 2 years, I guess it was now. Yeah, 2 or 3 years now. She went to a place called Rivers, Manitoba, 30 minutes off of Brandon. Beautiful small town. And this summer she went there to learn how to transfer easily, and she was able to do that. Like, we thought, okay, 6 months she'll stay there. In like 6 weeks she was over. She didn't get her amputee leg, but her main goal was just to be able to transfer in and out of bed and relieve some of the responsibilities towards my mom, who was helping her. Unfortunately, when I came here, I tried to help as best as I can, but I couldn't. And so anyways, I took her out and visited her, or we went and visited her for a week, and she wasn't able to transfer that good. 2 weeks later, I went to visit her on my own, just for the day visit, and I was able to transfer into the van. Well, they were, and she did the work, and she was able to transfer into the van. And so we were going to take her for a day visit back home to see how that would work, and they just said, you're doing so well, let's just release you. So the home visit ended up being a permanent, let's go and do it. And so anyways, my public announcement is, when we were in Yorkton, I need to obviously leave some space in the handicap spot so that we can get the wheelchair up to my van, and then she can transfer it. Now I know I could have done it, like parked her on this side instead of parking her on this side, so that way we could just have the space because no one can park there. But when you're in Walmart or any busy place, you kind of gotta do where there's a parking spot, and unfortunately it was here, so I parked over a bit. Then I left a lot of space here, and then there was another person parked in the handicap zone. Thankfully, we just got her in, and we were about to go, And then all of a sudden, this car went in, and here's my van, his car, and then a third car who was in the proper spots, me and this other car. And this car just went in, the driver got out, same with the other passenger. They just left the poor person who actually was in need of the handicap spot. They didn't even help him out or anything. But anyways, me, I like to let people know, you're doing wrong. And I said, no, don't worry, Mom. I'm not going to leave a note. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to just let it go and everything. We got my sister in and everything. But that part of me is like, you know what? There are other people who are using it. And even my sister admitted as well, and same with me. When you really aren't in that situation using a wheelchair, you don't really know, like a little kind of, what do you call it? Like, you know, when you go and walk into a store or something, there may be this little bump that you got to be careful so you don't trip over. That's hell trying to get a wheelchair through that, even if it's just this little thing. So if it's nice and smooth getting through the doors, that's good. But even if this little thing, yeah, there's another story about just this amount was a pain in the butt taking my sister, wheeling her around somewhere. But anyways, that's just a public notice. Is, you know, if there's that space there, it's usually a reason why a car is leaving that much space. It's not for a third car that's not even allowed to be there to park. I hope I make sense. And even like me, I never thought much of things sometimes, which is sad because I should. And anyways, this is going to become a long video, but that's all I had to show was my winnings from Binkerbell and my acquisitions, I guess they're called, that I purchased, or Happy Mail that I purchased. So I can't wait to open my Annie's crate now. I kept it all nice and special. And I think that is all. I tried to talk slow and everything. And thank you for your support. And I enjoy doing the videos. And I do a lot of thinking when I drive, because sometimes when you drive, the reception is not that great. So I don't always listen to the muffled radio. And my daughter is like no conversationist unless it's about candy or something, or Vampire Diary. And uh-oh, my thing is falling. Uh-oh, mess. But anyways, I was just, you might see one or two videos pop up, because it's not really a public announcement, but another passion of mine is sign language. I have a good dear friend who is hard of hearing, who is actually deaf and has a coherent implant. She can read lips, so that helps communicate. But I think I might, one or two videos, just kind of maybe, I know my main rule is if you want to learn sign language, learn it from a deaf person, because they live it, they know it. And they can teach you way more than just the language, because it is a whole culture. It is. So I'm gonna put posting, and I'll put down on the title ASL language, and then I'm just gonna teach a little bit of just your basic signs, so that if you ever happen to meet a deaf person, you can actually say, you know, hello, you know, my name, and I'll go through the alphabets on one video, and then I'll just say, you know, your hello, your goodbyes, because I'm pretty sure most of you, if you're like me, who likes to talk, who move their hands while talking, I'm pretty like, as I was learning it, you do the signs, but you maybe not know the language. The one example I think of is when someone cuts you off driving and you're really ticked off and you can't communicate your anger, what do you use? your good old hand. And that is a sign language. Sign means what you want it to mean. So yeah, stuff like that. But just basic things. If hello, goodbye, my name is, and yeah. So that's just my idea. And so then when you see that title, then okay, it's not about yarn or anything. It's about learning sign language. And there are just going to be like maybe 5-minute videos, not that long. Just in case, because they'll be so appreciative. Like, I think I just spit. Because when I go into their community and I'm able to sign a few things, they just are thrilled about that. And even like learning it, like I've been probably, ever since I was in high school and that, I was always fiddling with my fingers, and that's how I got interested into it. But I'm not going to say any more. I'll probably do an introduction of how I got into that. But it's a very awesome language. I think every school, everywhere across America and Canada should have that in their curriculum for, yeah, kudos on French, kudos on Spanish, but this is like an actual way to communicate to somebody. It's not like you can learn English and French and you already know everybody knows English. This is where you can actually communicate. And yeah, because like they're people like us. Like they go to McDonald's like you do, they go to Tim Hortons like you do, and they get out their little pen and paper, which is fine, but they gotta miss talking to somebody. And then you get those videos sometimes where there's just that one crazy person that refuses to serve them. Why? Just write it down. And maybe they had a problem to read, maybe they couldn't read what they were wanting to say. But yeah, just who says it in the Yarny community when they sign off? Oh, scrap-tasket, or scrap-tasket, yarn scrap-ta. You know who I'm talking about, Jane. Always says choose kindness. And then there's another one, Madonna Ballard. Be kind and laugh, 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 because life is too short. I love her sign off. And there are some others, but it's a 22 video. Holy Donna. So take care. Oh, my messy hair. Yeah, classy. This is my classy look. Anyways, you take care, everyone. And for those who have stayed and listened to all my blah, blah, blahs, thank you. And if you skip through some, that's okay. Just press the like. And I do read all your comments, but I've gotten lazy and haven't been liking them or hearting them. But no, each time a comment comes through, I am reading it. And so I did get a bag full of yarn too, but I'm not going to show you that. But, oh, sorry. I know I was going to sign off, but my daughter's another person who, I think I crocheted a spider that Ella showed. And she's like, yep, that's mine. So she took it. So very few things she takes. But she wants me to do a hat for her. Or she said a beanie. And I said, what do you know about a beanie? So anyways, she did find this type of yarn. She's like, well, if you buy this and make it, I'll wear it. So we're going to put this to the test. I'm going to make her a beanie. And she wanted it in this color. So I asked her, well, do you want to start in this color, get these colors, or do you want to get these colors? So we'll see. It's a Bernat Pop. And it is Northern Lights. Hey! Ha! She's a Canadian. No wonder she picked this one. She's smiling at me, but I wouldn't put the camera to her because you just see this. She'll cover her face. But think of how beautiful I am. That's how beautiful I created my daughter. What are you laughing at, Kathy? Anyways, this is Northern Lights. So, yeah. Anyways, almost 25 minutes. I think that's the longest video that I've done in a while. My mom is in the bedroom probably telling me to hurry up so she can get out and make her presence known. Anyways, it's been a fun time. I'm sad to have to go soon, but it was fun. So enjoy all. We do have a little bit of snow on our ground. Here, maybe I can just show you what I get to look outside when I'm here all the time. And I'm telling you, we got some beautiful rainbows happening over here. And isn't that a nice place to just wake up to and look out every day? Anyways, thank you for letting me share a little bit of my Minnitonas life. All right. Take care. Love you all.